Hello friends, and welcome to my YouTube channel Legal Information Law Insights. I am Advocate Mukund Mahajan. Let me ask you an important question. If an FIR is registered against a person today, has that person automatically become a criminal? If someone is arrested by the police, does that prove that he committed the offense? The answer under Indian law is a clear no. Every person is presumed innocent unless proved guilty by a competent court of law. An FIR, an arrest, or even a charge sheet does not make a person a criminal. Only a court, after a fair trial and on the basis of legally admissible evidence, can decide whether a person is guilty or innocent. In this video, we shall understand the complete legal difference between an accused person and a convicted person, and the journey of a criminal case from an FIR to the final judgment. Before we begin, thank you for helping our channel cross 1 lakh subscribers and receive the YouTube Silver Creator Award. If you find our videos useful, please subscribe and support our mission of spreading legal awareness. Now, let us begin. What is an FIR? FIR means First Information Report. Under Section 173 of the Bharatiya Nagrik Suraksha Sanhita, 2023, BNSS, information relating to a cognizable offence is recorded by the police to begin an investigation. Remember these 3 important facts. An FIR is not a judgment. An FIR is not proof of guilt. An FIR is only the starting point of the criminal justice process. Its purpose is simply to enable the police to investigate the alleged offence. What happens after an FIR? After registration of the FIR, the police investigate the case by collecting evidence, recording witness statements, examining documents, CCTV footage, electronic records, and forensic material. The purpose of the investigation is to discover the truth, not merely to prove the allegations. If sufficient evidence is found, a charge sheet is filed before the court. If not, the police may submit a closure report. Therefore, every FIR does not result in a charge sheet, and every charge sheet does not result in a conviction. Is arrest automatic after an FIR? No. In Arnesh Kumar vs. State of Bihar, 2014, 8 SCC 273, the Supreme Court held that registration of an FIR does not automatically justify arrest. For offences punishable with imprisonment up to 7 years, the police must first examine whether arrest is actually necessary. Thus, FIR, arrest, and conviction are 3 completely different stages. Accused person versus convicted person. An accused person is someone against whom an allegation has been made. An allegation is not proof. Indian criminal law follows the principle of presumption of innocence, meaning every accused person is presumed innocent until the prosecution proves guilt beyond reasonable doubt. A convicted person, on the other hand, is someone whom a competent court has found guilty after a lawful trial. During the trial, evidence is produced, witnesses are examined and cross-examined, and the accused gets a full opportunity to defend himself or herself. Only then can the court pronounce a conviction. Therefore, police cannot convict a person. Media cannot convict a person. Social media cannot convict a person. Public opinion cannot convict a person. Only a competent court of law can convict a person. Constitutional protection. The Constitution strongly safeguards these rights. Article 21 guarantees that no person can be deprived of life or personal liberty except according to a fair, just and reasonable procedure established by law. Article 20 protects individuals against retrospective criminal laws, double jeopardy and compelled self-incrimination. These constitutional safeguards ensure that no one becomes a criminal merely because an FIR has been registered. Supreme Court position. In Lalitha Kumari v. Government of Uttar Pradesh, 2014, to SCC 1, the Supreme Court held that registration of an FIR is generally mandatory where a cognizable offence is disclosed. However, the court never said that registration of an FIR proves guilt. Similarly, Arnesh Kumar reminds us that arrest is not automatic after every FIR. Together, these judgments reinforce one simple principle. An FIR begins the legal process. It does not determine its outcome. The criminal justice process. The entire criminal justice process can be understood in 5 simple steps. First, registration of the FIR. Second, police investigation. Third, filing of a charge sheet, if sufficient evidence exists. Fourth, trial before the competent court. Fifth, judgment. Only after a fair trial can the court either convict or acquit the accused. A simple example. Suppose two brothers have a dispute over ancestral property. One brother files an FIR alleging a criminal offense. During investigation, the police find that the dispute is essentially civil in nature and there is no reliable evidence supporting the criminal allegations. The police may submit a closure report, or even if a charge sheet is filed, the court may ultimately acquit the accused. This is why no person should ever be branded a criminal merely because an FIR has been registered. Conclusion. Let us remember 5 important lessons. First, an FIR is only the beginning of the criminal justice process. Second, an FIR, an arrest, or a charge sheet does not establish guilt. Third, there is a clear legal difference between an accused person and a convicted person. Fourth, only a competent court can convict a person after a fair trial. Fifth, never judge anyone merely on the basis of an FIR, an arrest, or media reports. Always remember this timeless principle of criminal justice. It is better that 100 guilty persons escape than that one innocent person should suffer. That is the essence of the rule of law and one of the greatest protections guaranteed by our Constitution. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, please like, share and subscribe to Legal Information Law Insights. If you have any questions regarding FIRs, arrests, bail, charge sheets or criminal trials, please write them in the comments section. Thank you for your continued support. Jai Hind. Jai Bharat.